Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Programming with Gautam. As in the previous video, I have shown you about arguments and different types of arguments, that is keyword arguments, argument length, argument default arguments, required arguments. So in the today's video, I'll be showing you about the 4 different ways functions can be defined in Python. So let's get started. So the first one is function without arguments and without return. Let me comment this. So guys, the following example that I'm showing you is about the function that is without an argument or without any return. So we have already seen this, but let me explain you again. Def add colon is equal to input, enter the value of and I'm converting it into int, guys. I'm taking the input and converting it into int so that we can perform mathematical operations on it. So guys, here I have taken a function called as add. I have taken two input values, that is a and b. Then I'm printing the addition of both of them. Okay, now let me run it and show it to you. So since we are not calling the function, it has just executed it. I will call the function now. So here I'm entering the value of a as 1500. Now the addition of 1500 and 1656 is 3156. So in this function we are not passing any arguments here. So this function is without arguments, and we are not returning anything. So this function is purely a function without arguments and without return. So let me comment this and show you the next one. I'll copy the same example, guys, so that it will be easy for me and as well as for you to understand. This uncomment this. So this is a function. I'm taking a comma b here. So and I'm removing these two lines here. I'm passing the parameters here 1500 comma. So here this function is with arguments and without a return. So let me show to you in a proper way. With functions with arguments and without return. So this function has two arguments, that is a and b. We are calculating the addition of both a and b, and we are printing the sum of it. Now let me run it and show it to you. As you can see, addition of 1500 and 21545 is 23055. Whereas in this we are taking the input from the user, whereas we are calling the function with the values here directly. This is the difference in both of them. And when it comes to the next one, we have a function without arguments and with return. Okay, let me show that to you now. For that, let me comment this. Okay, so functions without arguments and with return. So here we will not be calling this the print statement. Here we'll be just return a plus b. Okay, so here we are but we'll be taking these two values here, these two statements, because we'll not be passing the parameters there. So as I already told you guys, this function is without arguments and with return. So function without arguments, as you can see, and with return. So to call this type of functions, we need to assign that function to a variable. So let me take the variable name as addition is equal to add. So now to print that return value, we can print addition of a and b is comma. We have taken the def add function here, and we have taken two input values, that is int a and int b. Then we are calling that by returning that the statement as a plus b. Now I am assigning that to a variable called as addition, and I am printing that addition value. So let me run this and show it to you. As you can see guys, 5 plus 6 is 1, 11. 1 carried here, 6, 10, 11. 1 again here, 10, 1, 11. So the sum is 211. Addition of both a and b is 211. If I try to print a and the values of a and b here, what will happen? Let's see that. Comma a, comma b is addition. So let me execute this and show it to you. So it is taking, okay, let me put a comma here first. Okay, now let me run it again. Value of, so it is traceback most recent call, name error, name a is not defined. Why is it showing on that error, guys? So let me tell you, that error is because these are the local variables, and we are the scope of local variables is only within the function. That is, from the time the value is assigned to that variable till the function end. So once the function is ended here, we are trying to use that variables outside the function. So that is the reason we are getting an error called as name a is not defined. Whereas I'll declare a as global here, global a, comma b. I'm declaring both a and b as global variables here, and I'm executing the function again, program again. So you can see guys, when I'm declaring both as global variables a and b, I'm getting the sum, addition, I'm getting the value, that is addition of 125 and 434 is 579. Got it guys? Similarly, we have another type of function called as function with arguments and with return. Let me show that to you as well. With arguments and with return. Let me comment it so that, yeah. So let me comment this code guys. Okay. So we are taking a function called as def math 1 A comma B. Okay, yeah, we can also pass default arguments in this, that's not a problem. But so let me pass B is equal to and run this program. So I'm returning B and showing you those math 1. So since I am not A is not a default argument there, let me pass the value for A and execute it. Otherwise, let us pass these in a directly in a print statement, na? Print right. So we have taken a function called as math1. A is a required argument and B is a default argument. So we are taking a function called as def math1, and A is a required argument and B is a default argument. We are returning the sum of returning A plus B as output. So I'm trying to print it directly. Print A addition is math1 of 154. Since A is a required argument, I'm passing the value only for A and running the program now. So when I'm running, it is taking A from here and B from here. It's calculating the sum of both and giving the output as 695. So today, again, let me revise, guys. Today we have seen about 4 different types of functions can be defined. That is functions without arguments and without return, functions with arguments and without return, functions without arguments and with return, functions with arguments and with return. So let me uncomment all and just show it to you once, guys. Let me show all the functions once and show the output of them at time for you. I'm running it. So this is the first function that we have here, add function. So this is without arguments and without return. It is asking for 2 input values that I have given here. Then after that, it is printing the sum of both. It is taking addition of 120 and 125 that we have passed here and showing the output as 245. Then in the second one, we have functions with arguments and without return. So this is a function with arguments. We have 2 required arguments here, so I'm passing the required arguments here and I'm calling the function, that is add function. Then we can see the output of that as addition of 1500 and 21545 is 23045. Then in the third one, we have global variables, that is A and B, and I'm calling I'm taking the 2 input values, that is A and B. Let me give the input values for that. So I have given 2 input values, that is 155 and 1545, and the output of that both is 1700, as you can see. So similar way, I have taken for functions with arguments and with return, I have taken a function called as math1. I'm taking one required argument and one default argument, a mixture of both, then returning the sum of both A plus B. So now I'm printing it directly without calling it. The print function is automatically calling the math function since within the print function. So when we are calling the math1 function, it is checking if both are required or not. Since A is required, it is assigning this 154 to A and B is still default, so it is taking that value as B and calculating the addition and printing it here. Okay guys, hope you have liked the video. If you've liked it, like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Programming with Gautam. Thank you.